Good afternoon, traders. Good afternoon. Today was a weird day. I had a million things to do today, and I said when I got on initially, only going to be here for a little bit. And I ended up staying later than I've stayed in weeks. Anyway, strange day. Ran the scanners, and every once in a while on the scanners, there's nothing because we're very strict about the criteria that we look for, and nothing hit it. Absolutely nothing. Not even close. So it was a scanner day. What do I mean by that is that, okay, we're not calling anything out first thing to look at the open, but we are going to keep an eye on the scanners throughout the day and see what happens. If something shows itself, we'll get in if it makes sense, get out when it makes sense, and trade that way for the day, which we did, and it was a 3-for-3 day. Yay, yay. So that puts us at 42-4. Yeah, 3-for-3. Yeah, so that puts us at 42-4. And like 17 straight green days. So that's that's pretty good stuff. If you're not paying attention, good Lord, you really should be. Nice way to close out the week at 3-3, and 42-4. If you're a baseball team, you would already be this. You'd already be trying to decide who you're going to pitch in the World Series. With like 120 games to go. So 42-4, very happy about that. We scan every morning starting at 6 a.m. It gives us a large collection of stocks to look at, and then we narrow it down by some more scanners. We put those stocks into the scanner. That narrows it down further, and then it's good old roll up the sleeves and start doing technical analysis on each individual chart until we find the ones that we like. Again, like I said, today we found nothing. First time in months there was nothing that met the criteria, but it does happen, so it's not the end of the world. Who cares? So on those days we go live and see if anything presents itself, and today it did. And I think part of the good stuff today was the fact that the SPY was a beast. The SPY was insane. Jobs report came out, and I think that was a big concern with everybody, the jobs report, thinking, because everybody's talking about there's 17 billion people on unemployment and all that stuff, but jobs report came out and it was stronger than anybody anticipated. So and significantly stronger. So you can see. Let me see here. Yeah. You can see here that the SPY had closed yesterday at around 311, and these are all just abouts. I'm not getting to the penny, so don't judge me. Anyway, 311 opened up big time around almost 315 at 6 a.m. And you figure, okay, that's probably, the way things have been going for the last couple of weeks. The SPY kind of opens up and then just meanders throughout the day. Well, it opened up at 315 and actually had a little dip. And somewhere around 11:30, it hit around 320, maybe even 321, but I think it was 320. That's monstrous. That, my friends, is a rising tide. It's a rising tide. And it lifted a lot of boats. I don't know if it lifted all, because I didn't look at all, but it lifted a lot of boats. So that was nice to see. I look for two things doing the types of trading that we do. I look for the SPY to either drop hard or go up hard. Either one creates price action, creates interest, and that is a help for us. That's always a help for us. So we had 3 stocks, like I say, 3 that were green, 3 for 3. And the first one on our list was GCI. GCI was slow and steady. Like those slow and steady graphics? It's pretty sweet, right? That's to make you go, wow, it was slow and steady. Look at that. Anyway, slow and steady. So we saw GCI popped up on one of our scanners. I think it was the, I don't even remember which scanner it popped up on, to be honest with you. Oh, VWAP. Showed up on a VWAP scanner when it was like right around here, which was like 273, 4. It showed it, or maybe even 275. Showed it above VWAP. And I said, if you look back a little bit here, 271 was a pretty important number. All right, it's a pretty important number. It was a good support number. And also, if you look here, it was a resistance number. I cannot stress this enough. When a number turns from resistance to support, that is a major, major number. Something to keep an eye on. I don't know why a lot of people don't do it. Very few people do it. And I honestly, I don't know of any except people that, I've showed it to. Anyway, resistance, support, right across the line here. It stayed right at VWAP. So it hit our scanners. Right around here at about 275. I said, no. This got to pull back to 271. So it did pull back to 271 and it dropped down to 250, right? But then here we go. We're back to that 271 number again. It's amazing how it always reverts to the mean. Anyway, we hit the 271 number, and sure enough, nice, slow, steady, little tiny heart attack here. That's a little tiny one. Itsy bitsy. But for the most part, slow, steady, comfortable. Tapped around that $3 for a while, $3. You can set your watch by the market doing that crap around the full dollar. It's I don't know. That the psychology of it just boggles my brain. It literally is just another number. But I'm also somebody who, when people go, oh, it's midnight, New Year's Eve, I go, it's just another time on the clock. But that's me. I'm a very logical person. There's nothing to me that makes me go, oh, New Year's Eve, that's great. It's just 12 o'clock. That's all it is. Anyway, so it bounced around that 33333. Came down again, but then all of a sudden we got a lot of volume come in. Now that's a good sign that it's going to finally break that dollar number, and it did. It broke the dollar number, and it got up to 318. Tanked back down a little under 3. And that's as far as I got, as far as I even wanted to go, because I generally like to be done by 10:30, and as you can see down here, it was after 12 o'clock. So 318 was nice. $3 was nice. It was a nice move. So that was GCI. That was one of the ones right off of the Trading Logic scanners. That's right, folks. You heard it here first. Trading Logic scanners. And then we had our little friend here, FRSX. Nice little pop-up. All right. Nice little pop-up. We saw this coming in. I don't have enough of the chart to show you why $1.72 was a good number. It goes back into the pre-market, and it also shows a little back. Shows a little here, a little bit, shows a little support. It's kind of garbagey support, but it's a little bit. But back in the pre-market, it shows the number much better. But anyway, $1.72 was the number we called it out at. I know myself personally, I got it in at 172, and jiggled around for a couple of candles, and then boom, nice pop up to $1.95. Man, you'd love that. It just ran right up. Nothing got in its way. That was a wonderful, wonderful spot. So there was that, brought up to $1.95. I personally ended up, I got filled at $1.88 to get out of that. So I was pretty happy there. So there we got 2 for 2. 2 for 2 so far. We're looking good. And let's see, what was next? Yes. XSPA. This one just keeps popping up. So, which is fine. It's fine. XSPA, it's got a history, man. It's like a money maker for day traders if you pay attention to it. This was nice and steady. Makes dollar signs. 262 we called it out at. All right, we called out at 262 being a number to get in. If you got in at 262, it just rolled up nicely over the VWAP, kept on rolling, and capped out up at 288. So, you could have gone for this drop here, got out at like 275 if you wanted to, and whatever. But here was a good sign here. It was 288. Then this following candle was 287. And you could literally see that this was losing its juice right here. So that's where I got it. I got out like 285, I think it was. So another nice move. So there you go, kids. 3 for 3. 3 for 3. Life is good. When that happens, we're 42-4, 17 straight green days. And stuff like that, I think, earns us this coming up right here. This. Follow us. Like us. Click us. Thumbs up. Hearts. Whatever it is. Just do it. 42-4 in 17 green days. And you can go and watch the live video. You can watch the live trading. It happens. You can go to our social media where I post trades up in the morning at 9:15, and then in the morning somewhere between 9:30 and 10:30, 11 o'clock, they all happen. Almost all. Well, 4 of them didn't out of 42. But there's nothing to hide here. It's all accurate. It's all real. Happens every day. I've got people that thank me every day for helping them make money. So you need to follow us. If you want to be a trader, you want to be a successful trader, you want to be somebody that makes money, you want to be somebody who's smart, you're going to follow Trading Logic. Trading Logic will make you money on a nice, steady basis every day, and along the way, catch a couple of home runs. All right? We don't, and I'll say this, and I say this in every video, we don't shop for home runs. If you shop for home runs, it's only a matter of time before your account is 0. So do not shop for home runs. Shop for logical trades. Trades that make sense. Trades that are going to make you money almost for sure. Shop for those. And then sometimes those trades go parabolic and you make a ton of extra money. All right? And you'll get those along the way throughout the year. You'll get them. But don't fall into that trap of listening to people and hearing people talking about, oh, yeah, I made $12,000 on blah, 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 blah. They don't tell you about the $30,000 they lost on the other blah, blah, blahs. They don't tell you about that. They only tell you about the big win, because everybody likes to be a winner. Everybody likes to show themselves and present themselves as a winner. You know, hey, listen, I like to as well. Everybody does. But I'm not going to bullshit you. I'm not going to lie to you about what I'm winning and losing. I'm putting my trades up every day. I'm putting my name on the line every morning before the market opens, telling you numbers that I think the trades are going to go to. Do some of them never get there and never trigger? Sure. Do some of them get there and then fall flat on their face? Sure. But do the biggest percentage get there and make you money? Absolutely. You know why? Because I'm 42-4 since I've been doing this live for people. So, and these are the kind of numbers that I've been for years. I just decided because other people have told me you should really share this. This would help a lot of people. So that's what I'm doing. I'm sharing it. Put a lot of work into it. So I need you to like us, love us, whatever you got to do. Whatever that crap is now with social media stuff, all right? And we are going to get into now our final thoughts. Final thoughts. Patience is a virtue. I believe that this statement was made for traders. I really do. I think somebody was sitting down one day and went, you know, what can we come up with to say about traders that'll really help them? It almost seems that way. I swear it really does. Well, patience is a virtue. And I'm going to tell you why. This morning, scanners, nothing there. Nothing met the parameters. And we are very picky about our parameters. We want to make sure that everything works. Nothing made it. So we were patient. We didn't force anything in the pre-market. We didn't say, well, you know, this one is pretty close to what we usually look for, so let's go with that. We didn't say that. We said, this doesn't make it. So, goodbye. You're not in. So, patience is a virtue. And I'm glad, because I don't know what the ones that were close did, nor do I care. But chances are they probably didn't do much because they were close, which means they probably weren't going to do anything. So we waited. We waited until we found opportunities through our daily scanners that run throughout the morning, and they presented us with some opportunities. You know, we have, you know, our surging attention getters and our VWAP poppers and our swing traders and all that good stuff. And these three popped up, and these three we got to, and these three we made money. So it was 3 for 3. All right, so patience is a virtue. If we didn't wait, we might have ended up with a red day. Instead, we ended up with 3 green trades. 3 green trades. It's a wonderful thing. So, remember, be patient. Just be patient. It's really important. Saves your account. Now the legal stuff. Legal stuff. And you know, I can pick this legal stuff up anywhere in this diatribe here, right? I can pick it up like right here. Please remember that past performance may not indicate future results. Different types of investments involved. Or I could pick it up, over here. Moreover, you should not assume that any discussion or information contained in this video serves as a receipt of or a substitute for personalized investment advice or instruction to the extent that viewers blah, 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 blah. And none of it makes sense to me. What I'm good at is finding stocks that make money. That's what I'm good at. But this, I was told by the lawyer, is an absolute must. So here it is. Even though I'm not charging anybody money, and I'm not telling anybody what to do, because I'm not. Basically, I'm just giving you ideas, and you apply these to your own strategy. You know, you may have 4 or 5, 10, 20 other sources where you get stock ideas from. The only difference between those other ones that you look at and this one is mine are 42 and 4 with 17 straight green days. I think that's a big difference. I don't care who you're watching or listening to. 42 and 4. Loving it. Anyway, it's been a fun week. We've made a decent amount of money all week and had a lot of green trades. And I just hope that I get to see you guys back here on Monday. We'll be back Monday. Excited, ready to go. Can't wait. Want to do this again. Want to just keep on doing this. So please don't forget, social media. Everybody knows the drill. Like, love, blah, 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 blah. All right? Okay. Thanks. Have a great weekend, everybody.